couple hunters. Chicky with the win, Horn in the 2 and BT in the 3. All right, we're working on the internet, guys. Hopefully we can get an interview with Paul Ciccarello here. Taking that one by only like a couple 100s over Alan Horn. All right, Matt is in that interview bay. Paul is debriefing with his X-ray teammates.
Man, oh man, Paul, good weekend, bro. Grabbing that overall TQ.
No,
maybe second.
Maybe second.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Well, good run nonetheless. Lining up P2, but it must feel good lining up behind him. And you know what? You got this one, so going in the mains, you might be a little bit nervous.
Yeah, I was nervous in that one, but I think going into the mains, you just got to see what happens. You know what I mean? So,
best of luck.
Thank you.
You got it. Back to you, Joe, in the booth.
All right, guys. Our seems like the internet gremlins might be back today. We are up and live now. Hopefully it stays. It looks like we were booted off Facebook again. That is frustrating. All right, this is going to be your D-Heat of 21.5 independent two-wheel buggy. Ooh. Lots of grip out there this morning. Yeah. Tinker Tech, we do what we can. We love bringing you the coverage. All right, Roland Compton's going to be your early leader on a 12.503. Maybe he's got something figured out to where he can play alphabet soup throughout the day tomorrow, or today, I mean. Still thinking it's tomorrow, but nope, all the mains will be ran today. It's going to be a long one. Compton on a 12.501. He's flirting with the 13-lap run. You know, there's been a few people in this 21.5 that I think a couple have gotten 13 laps, but it's pretty rare. He's down to a 12.5 flat. We'll see if he can get down there. Oh, he has a little bit of a bobble. Tim Sutherland, Nate's dad, he's on an 11.523. Oh, another bobble from our leader. This one's going to hurt. He's got 3 minutes left to go to clean her up, though. His pace has fallen to a 12.508. Tim's got Reina Chadra on his back bumper. He's that old guy's got to pick her up. Compton, though, he's pretty lights out right now. He's got a main car, I would say. He's just got to keep her clean, not overdrive it. I like the way he's squaring up that outside double. He's giving himself a little bit of room on that corner and making sure he makes it. Ooh, bicycles onto the straightaway, though. He's down to a 12.505. He's got 2:05 left to go, but he's got a load of traffic he's got to make it through. Taps a little bit. Oh, that's a nice line. Leader gets hung up with traffic. Landed on his wheels, but that is going to cost him time. He's back down to a 12.509. We got a minute left to go. We'll see if we can wrap this one up. Raina and David are battling for that number 3 spot right now. But right now, Roland's on an A-main run. Let's see if he can get around. He is around that. He's got one more to get around, excuse me. One more car to get around. He gets around it. He's got 20 seconds to hold on to this 12.507. Our C heat of 21.5 independent buggy. Oh, getting super lucky with that. Oh no! Traffic just packed him. That's going to drop him down to a 12.510. Hopefully he can finish this one off strong. Oh no, a little bit of bobble. Ooh, smart move by backing off a little bit there. Roland's going to win that one with a 12.509. All right, Roland wins that one. Tim Sutherland makes his way up to the 2 and finishes with an 11.527. And Sean Hellman with a 10.505. All right, this is going to be your C heat of 21.5 independent. Oh man, I'm being told right now by the tech crew, if you use the bathroom, you're going to be seen by, there's a picture of Matt. That is awesome. All right, this is going to be our C heat of 21.5 independent buggy. You know, Roland just put in a pretty good run for 21.5 independent. Greg Pelfrey, your early leader on a 12.524. Andy Mitchell on 11.506. Lane Lazar's on 11.517. Oh no, our leader's upside down. Oh no, that was not our... There we go. Andy Mitchell, your leader. Andy Mitchell on 11.505. Roland's TQ looks like it's going to hold up through this run. All right, Braden Ellis to the lead. Braden Ellis bringing his pace down to 11.501. A little bit of bobble right there from, you know, I'm still learning some of these guys. Usually we have a few days. I learn everybody. This is going to be a really compact schedule. Braden Ellis moves his pace to a 12.527. Derek Elridge on 11.506. Lane on 11.507. Oh, our leader bobbles. Still has 2:35 left to go. Oh no. Man, traction's really high this morning. So that's going to put Lane Lazars into the lead. Huh. So, there we go. He just crossed the loop. Oh no, was that our leader upside down? We got Mayhem. No, Braden's going to take the lead back. Braden and Lane both on 11.501. Elridge on 11.502. Trying to make their way through traffic. Coming up next is going to be our B heat of 21.5 Independent. Oh no, leader upside down. So that's going to put Derek Elridge to the lead. Derek Elridge on 11.502. Oh, but he's upside down. He's got Braden right on his rear wing. He can't afford to be making those mistakes. Now, Lane Lazars is your leader. We got a three-way battle between Derek Braden, and Lane for that lead. Oh, we got one upside down. Oh. Just a reminder for viewers watching at home, that paint is very slippery for the marshals, so they got to be careful. We actually got a pretty good slow motion video of one of our TQ guys tripping. All right, we got Brian checking in from Washington. Oh, our leader puts her into the tube. Everybody's having a little bit of a rough latter half of this race. I don't think they were expecting the grip to be this high. Derek's crossing the line first with an 11.505. We're going to see if he can hold on to it. Braden's going to finish in. Derek's going to hold on to this one. Derek Elridge finishes with 11.505. Braden Ellis 11.507. Michael Hughes with 11.516. Oh, our youngest competitor leaving the driver's stand. His step stool is as tall as he is. That is so awesome. Cameraman Chris is telling me he might be from Omaha. Dylan checking in from Bakersfield. Awesome. Right now we got about 200 people watching, and we expect that to shoot up once the 17.5 Expert and Pro Modified comes up. This is going to be your B-Heat of 21.5 Independent two-wheel buggy. All right, guys. You know, I've been talking about it a lot all weekend, but I wish I could bring the camera over here to show you all the cool stuff we have to give away in this waffle. I'm going to post that link in the comments again. JW catching in from Vegas. Tinker checking in from Kansas. Tinker, we're just as cold here as you are in Kansas. You know, I looked at the weather last week and the weather that they had down here at the Hoosier HobbyPlex. They were like 60 degrees. And then this week they're having an ice storm tomorrow, so we got to finish everything today. I'm from Minnesota, so it's like, you know, I could really go for some 60-degree weather in January. No such luck. All right, Joey Clark's going to be your early leader on 13.524, but we got a few upside down. So that's going to put Jeff Reedy to the lead. We got a few bobbles happening. Like I said, I don't think a lot of these guys are prepared for this amount of grip this morning. Now it's going to be Trey Wood to the lead on a 12.505. Now it's Richard Bratton to the lead on a 12.507. So we just had 4 lead changes in a row. Roland Compton from our D Heat is still sitting number 3 overall with the 12.509, not too far off of Richard Bratton's 12.508. Brian's on the long lap. That's going to put Sean Elkins to the 2. Sean Elkins on a 12.510. And it's going to be Corey Ferguson on a 12.526. Wow, Joel watching all the way from Australia. Oh, our leader's upside down. Overshoots that jump a little bit and nosedives. That might be enough to give Sean Elkins the lead. You know, Mike, this track is phenomenal. Next time I come here, I got to bring something to race. And what you don't see, they also have a phenomenal oval track as well. Oh, leader bobbling. 1:55 left to go. Richard Bratton is going to move into the lead. He should be behind Sean Elkins here going down the straightaway. Richard Bratton on a 12.520. Roland Compton's TQ is holding up from the D Heat. There's a lot of speed, but a lot of inconsistencies in this one. Richard Bratton, your leader on a 12.520. Joey Clark moves up to the 2 on a 12.5.27. Matt Malik, now Matt, leader upside down. In, another bobble. That will probably put Malik to the lead. I think he's going down the straightaway right now. Yep. Matt Malik to the lead. 12.5.21. 30 seconds left to go. Sean Elkins back to the lead. Oh man, they're yelling. Oh, people crashing over into no man's land. Got one upside down. Oh. Sean Elkins is going to go around for one more. He made that 12th lap. Oh, the marshal's not seeing that guy back there. Jeff Reedy finishes that one with the 12.5.22. If Elkins doesn't finish this off clean, Jeff could win this. Sean's going to win that one with a 12.5.20. Reedy in the 2 with the 12.5.22. Malik on a 12.5.25. Otis is saying it was -7 this morning. Yeah, man. It's not that cold here. This morning, my wife took my truck to the grocery store, and she's like, I hate your truck because it doesn't have heated seats or a steering wheel. RC Kicks checking in. This is going to be your A of two-wheel independent buggy. 21.5, I should be specific. We have two classes of independent. We have 21.5 and 17.5. Right now, TQ is up for grabs. We got Devin Farrell and Jackson Neer tied at 4 points apiece. Keen Humes, with 6 points. You know, and really, Chase Rogers has an outside chance with 10 points. Chase would have to TQ and things would have to go wrong, but Chase Rogers with that outside chance. Awesome. Otis is sitting in his ice shack right now, catching some fish, watching some racing. Hopefully my voice doesn't scare the fish away. All right, this is going to be your A heat for 21.5. So far, Roland's TQ is held up, but I don't think it's going to hold up much longer. Devin Farrell comes in with the heater. He's an early pace of a 13.507. Oh, but he's upside down. And you know, that's been the case for these 21.5 people. They have the speed, they just don't quite have that consistency yet. You know, I've been getting my son into the 21.5 class a little bit, and I'm going to build him the ultimate 21.5 buggy. That car is going to have mod pucks. It's going to be exactly on weight, and all of the weight is going to be on the bottom of the car. Jackson Neer, your leader on a 13.504, followed by Bobby on a 13.520. Rogers on a 13.5. Oh, our leader upside down. That's going to hurt. You know, Mike, I don't know if he is doing anything in the Northeast, but there are a lot of phenomenal track. Mike, where are you from in the Northeast? I could definitely steer you towards the track. Jean checking in. I'm sorry, I don't have my translator on, but it's awesome that you're checking in on Facebook. It looks like we might be live on Facebook again. Oh man, Jackson Neer, your leader, his peso has dropped down to a 13.514. Right now, Roland's time would put him number 8 overall if everybody holds the way they're going. But 2:30 left to go. A lot can happen. Mike says he's from New Hampshire. One of the best outdoor off-road tracks is in New Hampshire. Oh, our leader upside down. That might give Devin Farrell the lead. We'll see this time by. And again, Devin Farrell and Jackson Neer right now are tied for TQ. Jackson's got a 0 and a 4, and Devin's got a 2 and a 2. Jackson's gonna hold on to the lead right now. Right now, our top 3, you could throw a blanket over them, and they're sitting 1, 2, 3 in the qual points as well. All right, we got 1 minute left. Jackson Neer holding on to the lead, 13.516. He's starting to pull away from Devin Farrell. Jackson trying to lock up that overall TQ. He's got one more lap. Lap traffic lets him by. Nice courteous driving. Oh, traffic flipping over the tube into another lane. Getting pretty close to our leader. Jackson picking up the pace in these last 30 seconds. Hey Cam, thanks for watching. Cam's one of the local buddies who I race with in Minnesota. So I'm being told in New Hampshire there's our leader bobbling on the straightaway. He straightens it out. He's going to hang on to that lead. He's going to drop a couple seconds. He's got to finish this last lap clean. He might have 2 to go. I'm waiting for yeah, he's got 2 more to go. So he's got a lap and a half to keep it clean. Traffic is in his way a little bit. Man, Devin Farrell done with that 13.517. Jackson's got to finish this one. Traffic is not moving. Is he gonna get it? He's going down the straightaway and he will get it. Jackson Neer, your overall PQ. Young guy coming down the stand. Matt's gonna get an interview with him. But while we're waiting for Matt to get down to that interview bay, it's Rocky Hill Raceway in New Hampshire. They have a super awesome 1/5 scale track.
Come on over, bud. Look right up there. Jackson, grabbing that next one. Must feel good. You're going to line up number 1 on the grid.
I feel good.
Right on. Who would you like to thank?
My dad again.
Congratulations, buddy. Good luck out there. All right, back to you, Joe.
All right. All right, they're going to have this race going on at the Tulsa Shootout. That's awesome. We appreciate it. All right, this is going to be your D heat of 17.5 independent buggy. Now that Matt made the A heat, I believe, oh, we got one upside down in no man's land. But now that Matt made the A heat, I might have to interview who TQs. All right. Let's see here. I'm just looking at the lineup. Yep. Matt is in the A heat of 17.5 two-wheel independent buggy. Buddy Spears, your early leader on a 12.509. Brandon in the 2, Richard in the 3. Hey Kevin, good morning. Kevin repping TLR as well. How's the Bandit holding up? Well, he is, I want to say the Bandit's going to be up in race 31. He took 12th last round out of 40 cars. That is so awesome. So I'm gonna find qualifier number 3 here. I'll let you all know when the Bandit's gonna be up. Mac and Cheese is gonna be up in race number 31. So Derek, there's a pretty good presence with TLR here with Hunter King and a couple others. It's definitely quite a bit smaller. Oh man, cameraman Chris has some jokes. I wish I could share what's going on in my headphones. Tinker, you know, from what I hear, TLR is not done developing race chassis. They're working on a new lineup right now. And I've also heard a rumor that there's a new 5th scale buggy on the way. It's just a rumor, but you never know. Well, Derek, I wouldn't call Hunter King nobody. Hunter King's right there at the top of the expert stock heats. Hunter King has been on fire all weekend. JW says he needs a transmission for his Bandit. He put a 3S in it and toasted it. Buddy Spears, your leader. He's on 11.507. Ross Tate in that 2 on 11.510. Chris Matthews on 11.513. Ross Tate still your leader. Buddy Spears making up some serious ground though. once again, race number 31 is going to be that mid-motor bandit. We got 30 seconds left to go. Oh, Buddy Spears back to the lead, 11.503 to Tate's 11.503. Matthews 11.510. Now Ross Tate 11.5 flat. Is Ross going to move into a 12-lap run here in the last? Man, he's got to make up about a tenth and a half. We're going to see if he can make it into that 12-lapper. He's got the speed, but can he be consistent enough on these last couple of laps? Ooh, little wheelie down the straightaway. He's going to go for a 12th. Ross on his final lap. He's going to be the only one in this one in that 12-lap pace. All in all, couple still running, but Ross brings it into a 12.524 with Buddy Spears on 11.505, Matthews on 11.510. Awesome race from those guys. All right, we're at the C heat of our 17.5 two-wheel independent buggy. Race number 30 is up now. Race number 31. We're going to have mac and cheese up with that bandit. He's on the edge of putting that thing into the A main, which is crazy. All right, loop is live. Trey Wood's going to be the first one across. Oh, that would be worth a replay. Definitely. How late will races run? I'm guessing fairly late. All right. Replay gonna be coming at you pretty soon. Replay coming at you. Going over that double. Oh. He barely hits the ground. He had no time. He hit that thing square. Man, those cars are durable these days. So we're going to finish this round of qualifying and we're going to go straight into the mains. All right, Trey Wood, your leader on 12.502. Oh, Tucker Mitchell back to the lead. Tucker moving into a 13.520. Trey Wood 12.502. Mac at a 12.516. Coming up next is going to be mac and cheese with that Bandit buggy. Right now, this TQ is also up for grabs in this class. Between Adrian Stillwell and Nick Singh. Bo Hall has an outside chance in that number 3 spot, but a lot would have to go right. Oh, leader into the pipe. He brought his pace down to a 13.510 as well. We'll see if he can bring it back with 2:40 left to go. Kenny's telling me it's pronounced Treharn. I do appreciate the corrections. Everybody's pronounced my name wrong for my entire life. I honestly just, yeah. Kevin's saying Wicked Weekend was a 14-hour day. Yeah, we had a 14-hour day yesterday. Today's going to be about 12. Maybe 14 hours after we get done with the award ceremonies and waffles. Speaking of waffles, I'm going to drop that link. Oh, our leader into the tube. You guys have heard me all weekend talk about the wonderful prizes. Got a TLR kit. We got, our leader upside down in no man's land. That's a tough place. That might put Ryan Rockford up the lead. Tucker Mitchell in the lead still. We'll see if we can finish her out with 1 minute left to go. Oh, gets through some tumbling traffic. With 50 seconds left to go. Coming up next is going to be your B-Heat of 17 Independent Buggy. More importantly, mac and cheese is going to be up next with that Bandit. Now here's the question. Grip is up very high. That Bandit, even though he converted it to a mid-motor, it's got a stand-up transmission. We're going to see how it handles in these conditions. Tucker Mitchell, though, right now, your leader, looking to reset TQ to 13.518 with Rockford on a 13.522. Mac on a 12. Oh, Mac moves into a 13. Just waiting on Ryan and Mac to finish. Just waiting on Ryan. All in, all done. Tucker Mitchell's going to win that one, resetting TQ, 13.516. Ryan Rockford in the 2 and Mac in the 3. we're warming up. You know, Mitchell had a pretty good A-main run last time. But grip is up today. We'll see how well that holds up. All right, Luke is hot. Cameraman Chris back on it. Yep. Oh no, is mac and cheese in this one? Oh no! Oh, we got one into the pole. Mac and cheese is out there. Just got a little bit of a late start. All right, mac and cheese, your leader. Coming around. That is a Traxxas Bandit on a TQ pace of a 13.506. Looks like he's got some different rear tires on that thing. Oh, somebody connected with the pole right behind him. That made a good noise. Chris says we need to have a counter. I personally don't want to do that much work. Looks like he loosened it up quite a bit. We got a 13.504 out of mac and cheese. Let's see his pace this time by. 13.509. He slowed up a little bit, but mac and cheese looking to reset TQ with the Traxxas Bandit. Ryan Therfelder in that 2 on a 13.515 and Zach James on a 13.519. Oh, our leader upside down. All right, mac and cheese is going to drop down to that third spot to Ryan Therfelder. We'll see if we can bring her back up. Devin checking in from South Florida. Man, we have a lot of bobbles happening. Zach. Ryan Therfelder is still your leader, but on 13.520. Mitchell's TQ at 13.516 is holding up right now. Mac and cheese in that 2 on a 13.522. Roland Compton on a 12.5 flat. Roland Compton had a really solid run with his 21.5 as well. Sam wants to see Fenn wheel that Bandit. Oh man. Mac and cheese making up ground on Therfelder. They're less than a second apart with 1:30 left to go. Ryan Therfelder, though, keeping her clean. 13.518. Coming up next is going to be your A-heat of 17.5 two-wheel buggy. Oh, mac and cheese drops down to that 3 spot with a little bit of a rough lap, but he's still on a 13-lap pace. Roland Compton in that number 2 spot, though. Roland Compton wanting to get a piece. He had an excellent run in his 21.5. Ryan Therfelder, though, getting quicker towards the end of this one. He's down to a 13.515. Thanks for checking in, Matthew. We appreciate it. Thanks for checking in, Devin. 25 seconds left to go. Therfelder's trying to put that final nail in the coffin with 15 seconds left. He's on a very quick 13.5.15. Rolling on 13.5.20. Mac and cheese on a 13.5.21. Ryan's going to make it around for one more. He even knocked a little bit of time off that last lap. Oh, gets a little on edge, but hangs on to her. Mac and cheese is in and done. No, he's not. Excuse me. Mac and cheese is still going. Fairfelder's in and done. Looks like Mac and cheese is still going. Mac and cheese is the last one going. He made a 13 lap. That is still awesome. Mac and cheese is gonna finish. Yes, Devin, please and thank you. You're doing my job for me. Smash the like button and share this all on your socials, please. We want this to grow. And we also want you to buy some waffle tickets as well, because that is one of the ways they can bring you this awesome coverage. I'm their backup announcer when Zach can't do this and Matt wants some help. So I really appreciate everybody's support so far, because they were able to fly me out on a pretty expensive ticket. It was last second, so it was a very expensive ticket from Minneapolis to Louisville, to where normally it's a very cheap ticket. All right, our fearless leader, Matt Olson's in this one. He's hoping to get some of that yellow wheel speed. Oh, he's got white wheels, and I stand corrected. Ooh, that's a rough way to start the race. Devin's wondering what you win with your waffles. Well, we have an RC10T up for waffle. We have a team associated kit, 1/10 scale kit of your choice up for waffle. We have a 2-wheel drive set of pucks, a 4-wheel drive set of pucks. We have a Donathan RC charge lead. We got a ton of stuff. I'll go through the list after this race, but it's a lot. $20 a ticket. Well worth it. When I'm at home watching the mod broadcasts, I'm sitting there buying, I don't even realize I just buy a ticket here and there, and it's like, oh, I've just spent $120 on waffle tickets, and I need tires for my 2-wheel buggy next week. That's not a good move. All right, Nick Sang is your leader. He's looking to wrap up this TQ. It's between Adrian and Nick, whoever gets the 0. Right now, Adrian only has 2 points, so Nick does need the 0 to take TQ. Cam, the waffle link is not capped at this point, but we have not sold a high amount of tickets. Usually at $20 a ticket. Is that our leader squibbing out in the paint? Oh no. Matt Olson to the lead. Matt Olson on a 13.502. Now it's Nick Sang back to the lead. Matt with a little bit of a rough lap. So Nick Sang trying to take that overall TQ. He's got Adrian Stillwell only 2/10 behind him with 2:45 left to go. Nick and Adrian both have a TQ. If any of those guys have the talent to lock it up right here. Nick really turned it on in round number 2. But Cam, yeah, like I was saying, at a $20 price for a waffle ticket, we sell a few, but not as many as we would like. I really do appreciate it, Cam. Nick Singh just came across with his fastest lap of a 22.7. Adrian with his fastest. Oh, our leader upside down. Oh, he popped a ball cup. He gets fixed, but man, that's going to put Stillwell to that lead. Adrian Stillwell to the lead, then Matt Olson to that number 2 spot, but he's a couple seconds behind Adrian with 1:40 left to go. Adrian looking to lock up that overall TQ. Van Sloot's in that number 3 spot. Nick dropped. You know, Nick didn't lose too much. He lost 10 seconds with that pop ball cup. That's not too bad with 1:25 left to go. Yeah, Mac and Cheese, your Traxxas Bandit driver. He's got that mechanical know-how and was super fast putting that ball cup back on. Matthew's wondering how scoring works from qualifying to the mains. Well, on qualifying, they are all on their own clock. In the mains, they're racing each other. They're all on the same clock. Ooh, our leader trying to make his way through traffic. Backing off a little bit, driving smart. We got 45 seconds left, and Adrian was flirting with that 14 lapper. He's going to back it off a little bit right here, but he just needs that overall TQ. And it looks like Matt's still in second. Nick's 2 seconds off of Matt Olson off of that repair. Oh, our leader gets hung up. Get out of the way, get out of the way. All right, clock's about to, oh no, why are you doing that? We'll see if he's done on this lap here. Adrian Stillwell's in and done with the overall TQ. You know, I'm going to go grab an interview with him as he comes down. I'm going to switch to the camera now. Adrian, that was an awesome run. You came in through in the clutch. Nick had a pop ball cup, and you took overall TQ. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. I've been working hard, got the new cars feeling good, tracks feeling good, having a good time out here hanging out with the people in the pits.
That's awesome. Man, I was so nervous for you because you were flirting with that 14-lap pace and you got into some traffic. Man, I was so happy that you checked up. You didn't try to push the issue. You're just like, I just have to get this done. Yep. Would you like to thank anybody?
Thank you to Nick Singh, Talon Henley, Michael Malott, the Henleys, Angie and Eddie. Thanks, Doug Powell. Yeah.
All right, man. Good luck in the mains today. All right, I'm going back to the booth. Ooh, be careful, guys. All right, back into the booth. Johnny Leslie, white wheels are faster. Man, I wish I had the chat overlay I had yesterday because I am not seeing much. But, so people are wondering what you can win in the waffle. Well, the grand prize is a team 1/10 scale team associated kit of your choice. Or also you can win a TLR 22 5.0 or a 22X4 kit of your choice. RC10T team associated kit. MIP black handled tool set signed by Eustace Moore. Lozy Mini T or Mini B. JConcepts full set of tires and wheels. Mod 4-wheel puck system of your choice. Mod 2-wheel puck system of your choice. Mod sweatshirt, a JConcepts body and wing combo of your choice. An RC Raceworks pit mat. A shell bearings for a B7 and a slipper. A mod hat and shirt combo. And a DRC charge label. So, charge cable, excuse me. So, get those waffle tickets, guys. We really appreciate everybody tuning in. Oh, someone found the poll. Just a reminder, we are in a condensed program. We're gonna finish this round of qualifying and go straight into the mains. There's an ice storm coming tomorrow. Yeah, the cameraman Chris says it feels like it's here today because all the windows are iced up. Awesome, thank you for buying the waffle tickets. Danny, I wish everybody could win. Team Camel checking in. Awesome. So Matthew Martin is leading this two-wheel open buggy heat. This is your D heat. People ask, what's two-wheel open? Well, basically, it's modified buggy for guys who feel like they're in the way of the pros. You know, they want to run mod, but they don't want to get in the way of like Dakota Fenn or Spencer Ripken. And you know, they're really not, but yeah, it's kind of like not independent because people in this one are sponsored, but it's an expert and a pro. So consider this like an expert mod versus a pro mod. All right, Matthew Martin on a 12.504. Jason Venezia on a 12.508. Kyle Downs on a 12.513. All right, coming up next is going to be your C heat of two-wheel open. Ooh, that was not our leader. He did a good job driving around that traffic. 12.504 is his pace with 20 seconds left to go. Sarah makes the point. She says you're only as good as the people you race with. You want to run mod with the big boys, then you got to run with the big boys. Yeah. But, I mean, I get both sides of it. I'll say that much. You need a place to figure it out because, as you know, Sarah, stock and mod are severely different. Do I have the waffle link somewhere? Did it already disappear in the chat? I'm going to post that right now. Waffle link is up. Man, the chat's been going off today. All right, we are into the next one. We're into the sea of two-wheel open buggy. Oh, man. All right. We got some quick guys in this one. We got Luke Celia, Ryan Therfelder, and Brett Nelson. Greg Carrico sitting in the number 6 spot. He had a pretty good run in 40 plus mod. All right, the loop is hot. Mike's going to be the first one across the loop. The chat's going wild. Denny says go 5.5 and be a man. Ah, man. I'm not that much of a man. Honestly, if I were to run mod, which if I would have planned this out better, if I would have known and I could have been here for practice, I would have run 40 plus mod, but I would have put a 10.5 in my car. All right, Devin got his daughter a first RC car in Arma sent on, and she's loving it. That is super rad. You know, it seems like our generation is, like I was lucky and it was rare for kids to race back when I started racing in 1988. I was lucky enough to have a dad to get me into it. Because, I mean, we've all been to the tracks. It's just mostly a bunch of grown men, but we need kids into this. All right, Owen Simmons is your leader on a 13.506, followed by Brett Nelson on 13.507. Mike Treharn on a 13.512. These guys are, they're starting to lay it down. All right, we're back. All right, we're back. I'm so sorry, guys. We're on house internet. It's coming back. It's a little glitchy. I'm watching on my end, and it looks like we're fully back, potentially. we're back. We got 10 seconds left to go in this one. Mike is taking over the lead. 13,509. You know, Denny, it is a free feed, and we do appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. But we want to bring you a quality feed like you paid for it. You know what I mean? We want to give you the best possible product. Mike is going to win that one with the 13,509. Owen Simmons 13,510. Luke with the 13,511. All right, we're on the B heat of two-wheel open buggy. You know, Mike just laid down a TQ that might stick through the B heat. A 13,509 is pretty solid. Yeah, Denny, you know, thankfully we don't get so hammered anymore. People, I think, do understand it's a free feed. The waffle drying, Devin, is going to be after the races and after. It will be tonight. It might be later tonight. But don't worry, you do not have to be present to win. You will be contacted. All right, your early leader in this one's going to be Gavin Gibler on a 14.517. Tyler Stanley on a 13.520. Nick Reppin on a 13.506. Somebody went over the edge. Man, that is tough. Teddy checking in. Devin, we appreciate the support. And like I said, when you're buying your waffle ticket, also check out the entire website. See what Mod has to offer. They have a lot of cool MIP tools. They have a lot of mod puck systems, shock pistons. They have a lot of rad fifth scale gear that they make. My personal favorite is the Mod Everlast body for the fifth scale. Rory from Turtle Racing checking in, making the best arms for a 5T. All right. Mod and Turtle have teamed up to make mod arms. All right. Oh, is that our leader? That's our leader tumbling down the straightaway. That's going to... Tyler Stanley's going to be your leader, followed by Braden Bruce and Tyler Swift. That was at least 6. Tyler Stanley, your leader, but man, he's got Braden Bruce only 4/10 back, followed by Tyler Swift with 2:20 left to go. Yeah, Pat, and I got to get some of those mod arms for my truck and my son's truck as well. Because with the fifth scales, they weigh about 40 pounds, and those arms, stock arms, get twisted up and warped pretty bad. 150 left to go. Braden Bruce, 13.5 flat, your leader. Tyler Stanley on 13.504. Tyler Swift on 13.506. All right. Sorry. I'm just trying to send a link to a friend for this stream. Our leader trying to get through traffic. And he does. Minute 5 left to go. I know, guys, it's a little glitchy right now. Hopefully the internet there, it smoothens out a little bit. Oh, we got him 1 into the 2. Braden, Tyler, and Gavin is your running order. Braden into that 14-lap run, 14.521. Traffic lets him go. Nick Reppin moves into that number 2 spot. All right, we got 15 seconds left to go. Our A heat of two-wheel open coming up next. Braden's going to make it for that 14th lap. Braden's got the win for this one locked up, and he's going to reset TQ with a 14-lap run. All right, Braden Bruce in and done with a 14.519. Gavin 13.503. Nick 13.505. So I didn't quite see the question, but somebody asked who makes fifth scales. Well, your quality fifth scales are either going to be a Team Lozy 5T 2.0 or an MCD. You can get MCDs in America. It's just a little bit more money, and they work better on smoother tracks, but not so much on a rough track. So, Denny's, when will we start seeing 50-plus classes at these big races? These old guys, these old eyes aren't what they used to be. Well, a couple of A-scale races have 50-plus. All right, this is going to be your A heat. Oh, two-wheel open. Coming up next, I believe it's 17.5 two-wheel drive expert. I'm looking up the results for this one to see if anybody has locked up the TQ. I don't think they have. They have not. Lucas Smith has 2 points. Al Horn has 5 points. Justin Green has 5 points. So Justin Green has a 0. Alan Horn has a 2 and a 3. Lucas Smith has a 0 and a 2. So realistically, Justin Green, oh man, I don't know if Alan Horn gets a 0, he can tie. I don't know if he can get the overall. Justin Green, to get the TQ, he has to TQ this one and get double zeros. Alan Horn, your leader. All right, I've been having a discussion with cameraman Chris behind the scenes about the tiebreaker. You know, I'm not really sure what they're using for a tiebreaker. Are they going to use their worst drop, or are they going to use overall time? Both are. I've seen both used a lot. Somebody's wondering they want to start RC. Should they go with? You should go to your local track and get an electric vehicle. Definitely love the nitro, but get a little bit of experience first with chassis setup before you go down the nitro road. Anyway, Alan Horn, your leader, he just got a fast lap. Oh, but he bobbles going onto the straight, lands on his wheels, but that's going to be a 3-second mistake. Oh, that was not Alan, excuse me. Alan Horn on a 14.510, but he's got Lucas Smith on a 14.510. Lucas Smith doesn't want to give up this TQ. Lucas Smith to the lead. All right, Lucas Smith on a pace of a 14.509. He's got a 0 and a 2. He's looking to lock it up in this final round of qualifying. We got 2 minutes left to go. Lucas Smith a little bit wide coming into the infield. Al's starting to push it. I'm trying to wait for the gap to come up on my screen. He's got 0.6 over Al Horn right now. No, Al Horn moves up into the lead by 6/100ths with 1:25 left to go. Al has made his way through traffic. He's got clear track in front of him. No, Al moved back. Al moved back up. Al and Lucas swapping every lap. Al's got a 1.5 second lead. Lucas must have made a mistake while the camera was off of him. Oh man, it's gonna come down to this. Alan Horn, your leader. And again, what are they gonna use for tiebreakers? I was not given this information. Are they gonna use your worst drop, or are they gonna use overall time? We got 35 seconds left to go. While Matt's giving the interview, I'm going to be feverishly refreshing. Lucas Smith still within striking distance. Miles is right there as well. Colin Miles only a couple hundredths off Lucas. Our top three are separated by 1.8 seconds. That is your final bell. Al's going to come around right now and finish her off. He's got to finish it off perfect. Coming down the straightaway and, get edgy at the end, but Al's going to win this one with a 14.509. Colin Miles moves into that number 2 spot on the last lap. We're going to see if he can hold it. No, he does not hold it. Lucas Smith is going to finish in that number 2. So Matt is going to go down and interview Alan Horn. Is he going to take overall TQ? That's going to be the question. All right. Matt's doing some stuff right now, and I'm also waiting for overall results. I'm trying to refresh this, Chris. I don't know who's got the overall. Oh, you need me to interview? Okay. So, Al, you put in an excellent effort there taking TQ that round, but I'm hearing that Lucas is still the overall TQ. That's why I have my phone in my hand. I was going to feverishly refresh. How's your car feeling, though?
My car was really good that time. I made some changes per Brent's suggestions in the speed control, and it really came around that time. So I was pretty happy with the car, and I know we all tied for TQ. We'll see how it shakes out in the tiebreaker.
Right. I'm sitting there during that thing. It's like, oh man, are they going to use time or are they going to use your worst drop? So it sounds like they might be using the drop. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Typically it goes off of your 2 best points combined, but we'll see. However it is, it is. We're feeling good going into the main, and we're ready.
Yeah, I'm hearing Lucas did get the overall TQ, but you know what? Less pressure starting on the point. So, yeah, good luck in the mains. Would you like to thank anybody?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the whole Factory Tracks Racing team, the Lord above, and, you know, Team Associated and all of our sponsors for the help that they give us, and you guys for the coverage, and keeps everybody at home watching, and we like it.
All right, thanks for the interview. Have fun in the mains. Say after this one, do you want to get an interview with Lucas Smith? Yeah, he got the overall TQ. All right, I'm told Lucas Smith has the overall TQ. We'll get an interview with him after this. All right, this is going to be your E-Heat of 17.5 Expert 2-wheel buggy. Sean's wondering where Elite RC Productions is. Well, there's a piece of Elite RC Productions in the announcer's booth. Lance McDonald is race directing this one. Bonnie checking in from Florida saying, let's go Gene Shrout. All right, Adam Petrie's going to be your early leader. He's on a quick pace of a 13.508. Got Ben Abraham in that 2. Chris in the 3. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name. But right now, our top 5, you could just throw a blanket over them. When do main start, Team Camel's wondering? Shortly after race number 44. We're going right into the mains. There's an ice storm coming tomorrow, so we're running mains all throughout the day. We skipped seeding yesterday and did 2.5 rounds of qualifying. We're doing the final half this morning. I would say by the amount of time, noonish, 12:15, the mains will start. And then we're going to be here for a good 9-10 more hours. All right, Ben Abraham to the lead. Pace of a 13.508, but Gene Shroud on a 13.510, Peyton on a 13.515. We got a minute 20 left to go in this one. Coming up next is going to be your D heat of 17.5 Expert Buggy. Gene Shroud to the lead. Oh man. Got some bobbling happening. Gene Shroud, still your leader. Still on a 13.510. Oh, Peyton moves into the lead. Peyton and Gene separated by a couple hundredths with 25 seconds left to go. Oh no, that might be Peyton. So that's going to give Gene the lead. Oh, a little bit of a T-bone coming through there. Man, these guys are starting to look a little looser. Gene's in and done. Oh, Joey's going to take it on the last lap. He wasn't even in the top 3 for the last minute. Joey's going to finish off with 13.510. Gene with the 13.511.0. Ben with the 13.511.9. Oh, I've been told Gene's leading the concourse as well. All right. This is going to be your D heat. Man, we got a lot of fast drivers in this that just had poor luck in qualifying. The question is, will Joey's TQ hold up for a little bit? Our top stock guys, they're in the fast 14 laps, like a 14, I think the TQ is like a 14.506. But we'll see if it holds up for a little bit. Dalton Myers has speed. He's just had poor luck this weekend. He was on a TQ pace, I believe, last round, and I don't know if he broke a servo or a link or something, but steering quit working on his car. All right, Dalton Myers, your early leader. Nope, it's going to be McCoy Martin on a 13.514. And it's going to be Hoskins. Oh no, Zach Griggs, Memphis Duncan. Wow, we're switching around. Our top 2 are on a quick 14-lap run. Preston James comes across with the heater. Thanks for checking in, Ben. We appreciate it. Oh, is that our leader bobbling into the tube there? That's going to put Preston James to the lead. Let's catch up. Nope, McCoy Martin. Wow. It's flipping around way too much. All right, McCoy Martin on a 14.518. Zach Griggs on 13.501. Dalton 13.502. Dalton moves up into that 2 spot in a 14-lap pace. Dalton Myers on a 14.516 though. McCoy Martin having a great run. Coming up next is going to be your C Heat of 17.5 two-wheel expert buggy. I'm being told McCoy is out of Florida. Well, McCoy's going quick. He's down to a 14.515. Dalton Myers on a 14.520. Zach Griggs on a 13.507. A little bit of bobbling though. That's going to hurt. McCoy is going to still hang on to the lead because Dalton Myers fell back a little bit. Zach Griggs is going to move up to that 2 spot. McCoy's still holding on to that 14-lap pace with 2:20 left to go. You're all going to want to check out the waffle. I'll post the link in a little bit. Yeah, we have some, I don't know if 17.5 experts locked up yet. It might be. I know Dakota locked up 2-wheel mod, and he locked up 4-wheel mod last night. Yes, Talon Henley is locked up TQ for 17.5 expert buggy. Dalton Myers making his way back up to that number 2 spot. McCoy Martin brings his pace back down to a 14.517 with a minute 20 left to go. Oh, he's getting a little loose coming out of that corner. That corner got loose yesterday as well. I don't know, maybe slow down a little bit, change up your line. You only lost a little bit of time that time around, about a second. Dalton Myers trying to bring his pace back down to 14. He's down to a 13.503 with Brady Lucas on a 13.510 in that 3. "35 seconds left to go." All right, we got 10 seconds left. Getting a little loose into that corner. He's doing a great job hanging on to her, though. He's going to make it around for 14. His pace dropped a couple of seconds, though. Oh, gets around traffic. He's going to have clear track, maybe have clear track to the finish. Oh, great job driving around that Marshall in that loose scenario. All right, all in, all done. Finishes with a 14.518. Brady with a 13.505. Dalton with the 13.506. Brad from More RC checking in. More RC is his home track. All right, guys, I'm going to drop that link. This is going to be your C heat. And you know, we've been getting a lot of speed out of all the heats. We got Luke Seeley in this one. We got Dalton Conrad in this one. We got Brady Carrico. Carter Gonzalez. We have a lot of speed in this heat. All right. We're on race 39 of 44, and it won't take them long to sort the mains. 10 to 15 minutes. Eric's wondering how did Mod Live Team sleep last night? Did y'all have sweet dreams? Well, I know for the couple hours of sleep I slept like a rock, but unfortunately I shared a room with cameraman Chris. I probably kept him up with my snoring. Oh, I'm being told my alarm at 7:30 woke him up. Yeah. All right. Dalton Conrad's going to be your early leader in this one. Dalton Conrad, he does that single color paint job, but you know what? He decided, I'm not going to have a white car. I'm going to have a green car. Dalton Conrad on a pace of a 14.515. Braden Bruce on a 14.515. Bo Hall on a 14.518. 340 left to go. Dalton Conrad building up a little bit of a lead in those new Schumacher rides. Oh, he hits a pole. That's going to cost him. That's going to put Peyton James to the lead. Let's see here. Now it's Zach Mazurek to the lead. Man, the lead is flipping around way too much. All right. There's our leader, Zach Mazurek, on a pace of a 14.520. Martin's TQ right now of 14.518 is holding up. Race number 40, B-Heat of 17.5. Expert Buggy is up next. Ooh, a little bit of a bicycle. 2:05 left to go. Oh, Brady's going to take the lead. We'll see if we can hold on to her. Brady Carrico on a 14.520. Zach 14.521. Dalton 14.522. Brady puts it on a TQ pace. Dalton upside down. He just worked his way back into a 14 lap pace. That's unfortunate. We got 1:20 left to go in this one. Brady on a 14.517. He's found his groove in the latter half of this race with 1:10 left to go. Oh, he goes into the infield a little bit, saves it. He almost got hung up. He's going to hold on to the lead. He doesn't lose much time. He's still on a 14.517. Oh, it touches the tube. He's upside down. That's potentially going to put Peyton James to the lead. We're going to see this time by. Dalton Conrad working really hard trying to get back into that 14-lap pace. That's going to put Brady Carrico to the lead on a 14.520. Dalton bouncing off a couple tubes. Peyton's going to move into that 2 spot. Dalton in the 3 with 15 seconds left to go. Brady 14.519. It's not going to be quite enough to get TQ, but really solid run out of Brady with a 14.519. Let's see if he can finish it off. Peyton James and Zach Mazurk also in that 14 lap. Ooh, bicycles onto the straightaway. And he just made it around for his 14th lap. He's still live on the clock. You know, he's flirting with getting that TQ. I don't think he can make up 4/10 in a lap, but we'll see. He's cutting it close. And he's going to get the TQ. 14.518.4. The B heat. So he's going to reset TQ, I should say. All right. Good run from Brady. I believe Brady is your truck TQ as well. All right, we are on your B heat of 17.5 Expert 2-wheel buggy. We got Chris Venair in this one. We got Justin Green, Craig Schlegel. We got Evan Tapp and Ethan Hoskins. There is some good speed in this race. Chris Venair, your first one across the line, but Ryan Moore to the lead. Ryan Moore's early pace of 14.512, but he got a little bit of a bobble right there. Man, they're cutting it close coming into that left-hand bus stop. Oh, that's going to put Brody Treharn to the lead. Brody on a 14.513. Craig on a 14.5-14, Ryan on a 14.5-14, Justin on a 14.5-14. Top four within 100s. Justin Green to the lead. Coming up next is going to be your A heat of your 17.5 expert stock buggy. Brody is your leader now by a 10th. Cameraman Chris is having trouble finding the leaders because it's changing every lap. Craig Schlegel to the lead. Craig with the 4,000th of a second lead over Justin Green. This is excellent racing with 2:40 left to go. E-Money, I do agree, it is such a great layout. I hope that I have like 5 minutes after the race and somebody lets me run a pack through their car. That's all I hope. All right, I'm gonna run either a 2-wheel or a 4-wheel after the race day. We got 2:10 left to go. Justin Green moves into the lead now. Wow. We got a minute 55 left to go. Craig now to the lead. There we go. Cameraman Chris trying to do his best to keep up. It's now between Craig and Justin for that lead. 1:30 left to go. Craig's going to hold on to it for another lap. $1:15 left to go. Your A heat of 17.5 expert 2-wheel up next. All right, we got 50 seconds left to go. Craig and Justin both on a 14.5-13, Moore on a 14.5-15. Craig holding on to her. Top two get around a flipped car. 25 seconds left to go. Craig just dropped his pace to a 14.5-12 with 15 seconds left to go. Craig's going to go around for one more. All right, we're all in, all done. Craig's going to win that one with a 14.5-12. Green with a 14.5-13, and Moore with a 14.5-14. Excellent racing from those guys. Keeping cameraman Chris on his toes. jump over to the main computer and try to remove a spam comment. Oh, man. I cannot find my cursor. There it is. All right. I think I just gotta... Talon already has this one secured. Talon's got 2 number 1s. Matt will have to do it. I'm going to watch this. Nobody click on a spam link on Twitch. All right, Hunter King coming out swinging. So does Sammy Moran, though. Oh, getting into traffic a little bit. All right, Sammy, that team associated one up in Mod Driver. I believe also JConcepts. Aaron Mitchell moves into the lead. Talon Henley to the lead. Sammy just took that lead back. They're separated by like thousands. Talon and Sammy. Talon out 14.502. He's flirting with that 15-lap run. Sammy back to the lead. It's going like last race. Talon and Sammy swapping every other lap. Talon got into a car. That's going to give Sammy the sole lead. Hunter King sitting in that number. Ooh, Colin Miles moves up to that number 3 on a 14.505. Jovi on a 14.505, Hunter on a 14.505, but Sammy Moran on a 14.501. Flirting with that 15-lap run. Sammy just sending it. 2:30 left to go. Ooh. Marshall crosses over in front of him. No harm, no foul. Still holding on to that 14.501 pace. He's really pushing it. He's found some serious pace with that car. Sammy Moran in the lead, Talon Henley in the 2. Talon's already got the overall TQ locked up. We're racing for P2 right now. Colin moves up in that number 3 spot. Jovi in the 4, Hunter in the 5. Hunter moves to the 4. Jovi and Hunter still battling like madman for that number 3 spot. They're only 0.3 apart. Sammy's got a 9/10 lead over Sammy Moran right now. Sorry, Sammy's got a 9/10 lead over Talon. You cannot tell, guys. We're working off caffeine and caffeine. Chris has his pink starburst, so he's happy. Sammy Moran holding on to that 14.501. Talon picking up the pace a little bit. He's only 0.4 back. Hunter King's the car in front of Talon right now. And they both have some serious speed. .45 seconds left to go in this one. Sammy Moran finding some real speed right before the main. Looks like Jovi Levin has moved up in that number 2 spot. Now Hunter King to the 2 spot. Hunter's right in front of Sammy. Somebody's broken in the infield. Oh, that's going to be Chase Raymond. Oh, no. All right. Clock has expired. We'll see if Sammy... Come on. Sammy's in and done. Setting round TQ 14.502. We have not seen that pace yet in stock. Joey Levin finishes in the 2, Hunter King in the 3. Matt, do you want to go down and get an interview with Sammy? All right. Matt's posting a clickable link for the waffle. Guys, I'm so sorry. I thought I had the proper link up. Matt's making his way down. I'm going to switch a camera here in the interview bay. Sammy's down there. All right, it's on you, Matt.
My man, making it happen. You've been struggling all weekend long. Right there, made it worth it.
Yeah, definitely. It's moments like this that you can enjoy for sure.
No, look good out there, man. That's going to help. I know that you had 2 3s going into it. Your 2-wheel was strong. Made, I'm sure, some setup changes, and you're looking for that overall.
Definitely, yeah. I think this could possibly move me up to the second place spot for qualifying. So.
Right on, buddy. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, all my sponsors, One Up Racing, Team Associated, R1, JConcepts, Mod, High Tech, and all the rest that help out.
You're the man, buddy. Congratulations on the win, and we're looking forward to a main event.
Thank you, Matt.
You got it. All right, Joe, back to you in the booth.
All right, this is going to be your first heat of 2-wheel modified buggy. This is your C heat. We got Brian Dunbar, Paul Ciccarello, BT. We got Hoskins. We got Steve Dunn. All right, guys, sorry about earlier. A clickable waffle link is in the chat. Get your waffle tickets. We're giving away a lot of excellent prizes, including a few kits. We're giving away an MIP black-handled metric signed wrench set signed by Eustace Moore. A couple of puck kits. Yeah, man, it's going to be great. Rimfire checking in. We appreciate it. Gavin Busenda, your leader. No, Ethan Hoskins to the lead. Ethan's upside down. We're going to see who's leading after this one. There's a lot of spinning out right now. Gavin's going to be your leader with Chicky in the 2. Gavin on a pace of a 14.508 with Paul in the 2 on a 14.510, BT on a 14.512. There's not a waffle, or there's not a puck kit for the X-ray yet. They are actually looking at it and measuring it as we speak. It will be coming soon. I'm not exactly sure how long production takes, but they will be in production. How many waffles are left? You know, we're not really putting a limit on this one, but we haven't sold a ton. We've sold enough to cover the waffle prizes, and that's about it. So anything else is a bonus. It pays for more internet, more flights. We got to keep putting the quarters in the internet machine, guys. BT has taken over the lead, but he's got Chicky right on his tail. Paul moves into the lead with 2 minutes left to go. So asking about the puck system for the Mugen, that's going to be, if they do a puck system for the Mugen, it's going to be after the X-Ray and after the Schumacher. That's what I was told yesterday. Paul picking it up on a 14.5.10. Gavin on that 14.5.11. BT on a 14.5.11. Brent moves back to the lead. Paul still right there. Paul's going to drop down to that number 3 spot. 1:10 left to go. Gavin's currently leading. We're going to see this time by with a minute left to go. BT's going to take that lead back. Maybe, maybe not. We're going to see this time by. BT's got a red line by him. Nope, he is your leader. All right. Soft Rock. When are they doing the Vintage Clash of Champions? I'm not sure. It's coming up though. That's going to be in March. Your master clock has expired. Rimfire, I'm trying to talk to Matt. His headset is not currently on, so I'm sure he'll be up here for the A-Heat of two-wheel mod. We'll talk then. BT's going to take that one with the 14.509.
Sorry guys, I've been off helping out with the photos for all the racers here. Let me see. Rimfire, what if I donate 5 waffles to give away however mod would like to? So no problem, Rimfire. We can do like trivia. So maybe Joe can come up with some little trivias that he wants to do potentially, or we'll come up with something.
Oh, I can.
He can divvy those out and write them down. So the best thing to do, Rimfire, is to purchase them on mod on that link. So it'd be basically 5 tickets, it'd be $100. And what we'll do is that once we confirm that that's all done, we will then take those, set them to the side, and then whatever names come up, and then Joe Zaire will choose those winners per what he wants to do, and we'll do that sponsored by Rimfire. So thank you so much, Rimfire. Get those on order, and we'll do some little giveaways.
That sounds super awesome, man. I'm going to have fun coming up with these questions. All right, this is going to be your B heat of two-wheel mod buggy. Dougie Fresh is going to be your early leader. He touches the tube a little bit. Gifford in the 2, Gibson in the 3. Wesley Gifford, your leader, followed by Dougie Fresh and Nick Gibson. Nick Gibson takes over the lead. I'm trying to figure out a little bit of trivia here. I want my first question ready for... Yep. Dougie Fresh, your leader, back to the lead, followed by Jeff Stack and Nick Gibson. Gator Sontag in that number 4 spot, 6/10 off our leaders. Your 2023 IFMAR World Champion. Stack just took over the lead. Dougie Fresh in that 2 spot. Nick Gibson in the 3. They're wondering if Talon's running his 17.5 car. You know, he might be. All right, Doug back in the lead. On that pace of a 14.503. That's pretty quick because the top guys they're in the 15s, but they're mid to slow 15s. Dougie showing some real speed. His last lap was his best lap of a 21.3. He's down to a 14.502 with a minute 50 left to go. We could potentially see a 15-lap run out of Doug. I am being told Henley is running his stock car. And you know what? Why not? Tater Sontag moves to the lead. Tater down to a 14.501. A little bit of a bobble, but that's your 2023 IFMAR World Champion on a new chassis. He is running that X-Ray. Seconds left to go. Tater turning it on at the end, 14.501. Ten seconds left. Tater's doing an excellent job of holding off Dougie Fresh. Coming up next is going to be your A-Heat of two-wheel mod. Doug's in and done with a 14.504. Tater's going to be in and done with a 14.501. Nick Gibson takes over that number 3 spot from Nate on the last lap. Nick Gibson with a 14.509 to take that number 3 spot. Great run from Tater. He's finding some speed with those X-ray cars. All right, this is your A heat of two-wheel drive modified.
Thank you all for tuning in, guys, and we're looking forward to this race for sure. Dakota Fenn has been lights out with his new X-ray rigs. I do believe, I could be corrected, but he won the first 2 in this, so it's already locked up. So the main thing to see is who can take down the Phenom right now, and is it even possible? He is setting out for a charge here with something to prove.
All right, the question is, are we going to see a radical setup change from Dakota, or are we going to just see him breaking in tires for the main? Now, for Wheeler, he says he's not really going to change much. Two-wheel could be a different story.
All right, we're getting this one going, guys. Loop is live. Dakota Fenn looking like he's going to start us out here in the lead early with clear track ahead of him. Exactly what you want to do. You don't want to have anybody around you.
Nice clean start from Dakota. Starts off with a quick pace of a 15.510.
Wow.
That's Wheeler speed.
Just looks like the car's generating a lot of traction. I'm kind of watching Spencer behind him. He's looking good, but just on that initial grip and rip, I'm not seeing it.
Schimmel's in that 2 spot on a 15.515. Champlin in the 3. Renderdeck moves into the 3. So in the top 5, we have 2 X-rays, 2 Schumachers, and an Associated. Now Lemieux moved into that number 5 spot. Dakota on a 15.509.
Oh,
traction roll
going
from
over
Dakota.
right there. That's going to change up things big time here. Here comes Rivkin. Rivkin now going to be probably showing in the lead here. I think they're standing next to each other on the driver's stand, actually.
Rivkin is going to move into the lead. Schimmel in the 2. Ben's going to drop down to that number 5 spot. We're going to see if he can climb his way out of this with 3:20 left to go. Spencer does have that buggy looking good. Brennan Schimmel, bobble from Rivkin, then he gets into Schimmel. Schimmel was in the number 2. So is that going to put Brock Champlin to the lead? We're going to see this time by.
Uh-oh. That shouldn't have happened. Sorry. I don't know why I did that. Let's see where Spencer ends up. Brock to the lead now.
Brock in the lead, Ben in the 2, Lemieux in the 3.
So Brock leading us out. He's going to be the 3rd one on the right-hand side right there, kind of keeping those top guys in there. Oh, looks like Spencer Rivkin now kind of out of this one with Brock and Dakota 1 and 2. You can see them up there on the top left-hand side. Schumacher versus X-Ray. Looks like Dakota taking that one back over again here from Champlin with his best time, his last time, that 20.5. Man, oh man, Joe.
Wow.
He is flying.
Man, I wish we had one more heat of Wheeler. I bet he would get down into that 19.9 with that thing. We're going to see in the main.
So Dakota able to recover from that early mistake, pushing that X-ray around the track here on that ragged edge.
Champlin, that number 2 spot, looking for a solid starting spot in the main. So I'm pulling up the points right now. Hold on. Man, my stuff is not working. We got 1:05 left to go.
It's a fair day cage in here, man.
Dakota Fenn on a 15.5.14. He's getting faster throughout this run. Oh man, it looks like Champlin really needs this run. He's sitting number 15 with a 28 and a 2. So this could put Champlin, Champlin's down to the 3. Still though,
down to the 4.
Champlin's got to finish her out because right now he'd be sitting number 3 overall with a 2 and a 3, but he's got to finish strong.
20 seconds left to go. You're 2nd through 4th within half a second of each other right now.
Aiden Horn moving up to that number 3 spot.
Chase Lemieux having a good run here in 2-wheel. He's coming from that 8th grid spot, at least in qualifying. So Chase finding something out. It's going to be an X-ray 1-2. It looks to be in this one. Unless Horn's able to do something here at the very end.
He's close, but I don't think he can get it.
Horn should be coming down that back straightaway soon.
Oh, Lemieux's got to go around one more time, though.
Oh, he does. 0.3 of a second between them. Oh,
Aiden
moves up.
Best lap for his last lap.
Let's see if Chase can do something.
It's coming down to it, and is Aiden holding on to it? It looks like Aiden held on.
Will hold on to it. Wow, what a good run.
All right. Great push from Aiden at the end there. All right, I'm gonna throw it down to Matt in a second here. All right, Matt's making his way to the interview bay. Well, Matt's holding Dakota's car. That looks pretty good in your hands, Matt.
Beautiful, man. Going fast out there. You're able to recover from that early mistake right there. It looks like we were talking about it. You're able to push to that ragged edge of what the track and the car is able to hold on to.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely kind of finding the limits. We made a small change. I think it was definitely better. Maybe a little bit more edging the high speed where I made that mistake. You just had to make sure that one curb there, most of the curbs are pretty flat. That curb there where I traction rolled after those little rollers, it has a little bit of a lip to it. So when you land, if you hit that lip, it makes it pretty easy to flip over. So yeah, car was really good. The grip was really high. So I think as it comes down, it'll just be even easier to drive, but really good speed. And like I said, really comfortable out there.
Yeah, I remember, I think it was about 2 years ago. I think you still may have won, or it's when you didn't have so good a runs. They had those big in the corners, and you were tipping over so much on those, and it's kind of reminiscent of that a little bit. But yeah, if you're careful there, the cars look amazing. I know everybody's online. They're like, this dude just rolls in and TQs, you know, with the new rigs, and pretty much how it's going. A good start to 2025 for you here on the new platform, and testament to show the kind of the team getting you up to speed quick.
Yeah, 100%. The team has been really awesome. Like I said, we've been working really well together. Yeah, the X-ray stuff has been awesome. RC America for the support. Yeah, it's been a great weekend. We got the mains now, which is what counts. So we'll hopefully get out to a clean start and see if we can walk away with the wins.
Awesome, man. Congratulations on the win, and, well, back to some more wrenching. Good luck.
Thanks.
You got it. All righty, guys. It looks like we still do have. I think they're gonna be doing some giveaways right now, so we're gonna see what's up. We're gonna do some giveaways here, and yeah. So they might be doing a team associated shot. They're doing all sorts of stuff. Eddie's prepping the track, so we're gonna be getting it all figured out. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I'm gonna try and potentially get a new stream up. So I might shut down this one, even though we have a ton of people on. I think I have it as like Qualifier 3 continued or something like that. And the thing is that we're going to be running more today, a lot more. A lot of the streams will shut down on us like halfway through. So I'd rather cut it now than to go. So we'll probably keep it on as long as possible during this when we're giving away the prizes and doing that. So there's like a 20-minute break. We'll probably shut it down, and immediately you'll be able to come back within 2-3 minutes and be back up and rolling again. Hopefully we figured out some of the issues with the internet. We're across 3 different things right now. I have Wi-Fi going, hotspot going, internet cell signal, and the main Cat 6 line coming in, and all those are meshed together right now, trying to pull whatever we can to keep this stream up and going for you guys. So apologies for the up and down. We don't know what's up, and I know that Eddie got a text from Spectrum saying pretty much there could be interrupted services for what's going on with the weather. So even though it hasn't hit us, it hits their lines and everything else. So it could affect across a zone, which we have no control over. So hopefully our mesh network that we have going on right now is going to be enough to hold it up for a couple 10 to 12 hours, whatever it's going to be, and we'll go from there. So we'll see how it goes. I know they're going to be giving away a bunch of stuff, and let's get the show rolling. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. Joe's been killing it in the booth, guys. Thank you. And then if you want to support the stream, go and get some waffle tickets, guys. We'll drop that link, and we'll show you some of the info on there. Thank you.
I have to come up with some trivia questions because we were donated 5 waffle tickets for a random giveaway. So I have some work cut out for me. All right, guys. And again, we're going to do some giveaways. I'm going to use the bathroom, and we will be back for the mains.
All right, I'm on with you now. Team Associated getting their shot here. This is Clash of Champions 2025. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll drop that link for you guys here in the chat. You're going to want to get in on it, guys. We'll end up shutting it down in a bit here. But I want to make sure you guys get in. There's a ton of awesome prizes. I'll drop that link in there. Looks like Factory Tracks getting their shot here. I'm gonna go help some customers real quick, guys. I will be back. If you guys want, go into the chat, click on that link, grab some tickets. It will support the live stream. We greatly appreciate you guys. And there's car kits on there. All the information is in the link. There's like 5 grand prizes, discontinued MIP black handle tool sets signed by Eustace Moore. I know this is the only place you can get those. And then a ton of other goodies on there. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys are going, what's going on, Tony Schumacher? What's happening? What's happening? Let's see. It's all X-ray up there. Thank you so much, guys. I will be back.
Hobby Wing team, please make your way out here. Make your way to the track, Hobby Wing team.
Gene, the camera's actually going to be up over there.
All right.
Grabbing that one with the concourse. I heard you and Hunter were having a battle last night for who's going to get it.
Yeah, we had a share contest last night to see who could get it, and it was so surprising to see like how far above we got by doing that, by playing the game that way. And then my wife got on it, like all my friends got on it that aren't really into RC. They were just like. So it was a good battle between me and him. We were texting all night, like, we got this. And then he started posting. He's like, don't like this car and all that. I was like, oh, that was rude. but yeah, it was a good game. Me and Hunter are good friends. So whenever we can battle and I can actually beat him in something, it's a good day for me.
Right on, man. Well, it's a beautiful rig. Congratulations. I think she was saying 376 for all together.
Wow. Yeah, and for that, we got to give a big shout out to Larry Genova at Custom Graphics. He straight killed this one. And yeah, you guys will see this in concourse a lot more. And hopefully we can get Larry some more wins.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. All right, we got Hunter over here. I think we're going to grab a photo with these two guys. Come on over, Hunter. I hear you got the camera's up over there. I heard you guys had, Donathan dropping all the names over here. I heard you guys had a share battle.
Yeah, so me and Gene got into a little bit of a war last night over the winner of concourse. So initially I started sharing, we're going to do an interview and get pictures at the same time.
yeah, you got to work.
Shake hands.
Shake hands. All right, great job. So, yeah, you guys had a share battle. He was at 376. I don't know what you ended up at.
I think it was around like 290. I was kind of trailing behind him for most of the time. I was about 10 off of him, but throughout this morning he kind of just went past me, so I just didn't really have a chance.
Right on, man. Well, congratulations nonetheless.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Got it.
And good job to Gene.
Yes, most definitely. Well, thank you so much, guys, getting all these. Yes. I will be back in a second, guys. We got to pick all the names that Donathan knocked over. All right. Looks like we're doing some drawings here for some mod puck systems, 2-wheel, 4-wheel. It's like $500 and 2-wheel, 2 4-wheels. $500 worth of kits there. What? Oh, what? I won on this? I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. Shit. Thank you. That's mine. I'll take a pit mat. Huh? No, that's what I was saying. I thought I did win the pucks. I was just going to have to give it back. But pit mats, I'll use pit mats. I smoke through these things. All right, they're getting all sorts of other prizes here, all laid out. We got a couple TLR kits, some shirts. We have some Trinity motors here, some of the slot machine 2s, Spectrum servos, Proline bodies here. So a lot of TLR stuff. So TLR showing up big here for the Clash of Champions, donating a bunch of cool kits. Couple different winners that are coming out. Chase Rogers gonna grab some, another pit mat for him. Right on, right on. Let me help some guys over here. Oh, we got the mod puck systems over here. I'm gonna do some back end stuff here, see if he can help me out.
B7.
Just hold both mics together.
We're gonna double mic it here. No pictures. All right, going back out of the 17. Oh, we're gonna do 21.5 here. Did we do 17.5? No. We're gonna go to 17.5. 17.5. You will get to pick between the 3 different mod puck systems we have available. Again, one is for a 22x4 Elite, one for a B7 4.2, and one for a B7. The winner, Mr. Adam McCone. Adam, come on down. Winner of a mod puck system. While Adam's on his way down here, we'll get into our next mod puck system winner. We did 17.5. We're back around to 13.5 now. Drum roll, please. Chris Matthews. Chris Matthews, come on down. Winner of a mod puck system. Adam chose the 22x4 Elite puck system.
So I guess you get a big
Yes, sir. One of these 2 mod systems here. You got one for a B7 4.2 and a B7. There you go. Congratulations. All right. What class are we going back to? 21.5 now. Picking a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. It is Corey Ferguson. Corey Ferguson, winner of the B7 4.2 mod puck system. Come on down, Corey. If you don't have a B7 4.2, we can discuss. Do you have a B7 4.2? Okay, right on. There you be. Thank you, sir. All right, 17.5. We got a winner here. We're gonna do some T-shirts, 4 different sizes: small, medium, large, and XL. Buddy Spears, winner of a T-shirt. Come on down, buddy. All right, we're going to go ahead and draw another T-shirt here. We're going to run through these real quick, and then we've got some Trinity motors and some Spectrum servos to give away. RC sign up, Bobby. Come on down. You've won a T-shirt. RC sign up, Bobby. Got him and Buddy Spears, T-shirt winners. One more T-shirt here. What are we pulling out of this time? T-shirt winner. It is Timothy Triplett. Timothy Triplett, come on down. You've won a T-shirt. T-shirt of your choosing, size-wise. Should be XL, large, medium, and small. XL, we got one more XL. Both of them there. Cool. XLs are gone. Get some photos there. All right, I'm going to keep drawing here for T-shirts. Who we got, Robert? Ross Tate, come on down. You've won a T-shirt.
small, medium, and large.
Come on down, Ross. Got a couple more to give away here. Let's draw one more. Got the best for last year. We get through these T-shirts, and we got some motors, some servos, and then we get into the high dollar items, kits and bodies. Aaron Bembry, come on down. You've won a T-shirt. Got a couple more to give away here. Next winner is Michael Hughes. Michael Hughes, come on down. You've won a T-shirt. Michael Hughes. Oh, we got there's 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 3 more. Large, medium, and small. All right. Got a couple waiting to come and claim here. Next winner for a T-shirt is Adam Smith. Adam Smith, come on down. You've won yourself a T-shirt. I know you've been waiting for that all weekend. All right. Let's see, we've got 2 more to give away here on the T-shirts. 2 more to give away. Alan Bowens, T-shirt winner, come on down.
Alan Bowens, come on down. Let's see, we've got, what, one more? Waiting on two, yep. One more t-shirt to give away here, and we get into some of the higher dollar items. Ken Humes, come on down. You've won a t-shirt. And that should take care of all the t-shirts here. All right, so once again, t-shirt winners, we're waiting to collect. There's Adam Smith coming to collect his. Adam, I don't have your size, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're down to the smalls here.
Small, so I'll give it down.
I was going to say. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So we got one more. Waiting on Ken Humes to come on down. You've won a t-shirt. Collect your t-shirt. All right. We're going to get into some servos here. We have some Spectrum S6230 low-profile digital servo, Metal Gear servos to give away. 3 of these to give away. Our first winner of the Spectrum servo is... Who we got? It is Ben Abram. Ben Abram, come on down. You've won a servo.
Yep.
Ben Abram, winner of a Spectrum S6230 low-profile Metal Gear servo. Got 2 more of these to give away here. We've got Keaton Grant. Keaton Grant, come on down. You've won yourself a servo. Keaton Grant, come on down. One more servo to give away here. And the prices keep going up. We've got Mikey Hughes. Mikey Hughes, servo winner. There's Mikey there. Smile for the camera there, Mikey. All right, once again, servo winners. What's your name, buddy? Kent Grant right there. There you be, buddy. Congratulations. Smile for the camera. Thank you, sir. Once again, last servo winner to come collect, Ben Abram. Ben Abram, you've won yourself a Spectrum servo. Come grab that. We're going to move into the Trinity Slot Machine 2 motors. We're going to start out with a 17.5, so we're going to draw it out of the 17.5 class there. That is Mr. Nolan Hunt. Nolan Hunt, winner of a 17.5 Slot Machine 2. Congratulations, Noah. Nolan, smile for the camera. That's a happy winner. All right, we're going to draw 13.5 now. 13.5. Yep. So we'll trash that one. Previous winner. Who we got? 13.5. Slot Machine 2. Winner is Tucker Mitchell. Tucker Mitchell, come on down. You won yourself a motor. And last but not least for the motor division here, 21.5. Winner is David Brashears. David Brashears, come on down. You've won yourself a 21.5 Trinity Slot Machine 2 motor. There's David there. Mains are posted, ladies and gentlemen. Mains are posted. LiveRC.com. Go check those out immediately. Be ready to go. As soon as we get done with these drawings, we're going to be moving right into them. Motors have been given away. Now we're moving into the top dollar items. We're going to start with one of the TLR 22 5.0 Elite kits. We're going to be drawing out of the, which are we doing? We're doing 17.5? 17.5. Winner, high dollar, TLR 22 5.0 Elite and a Proline body. It is a sector body. Brandon, is it Bogus? Brandon Boggs. Brandon Boggs, come on down. Brandon Boggs. If I got your name wrong, I apologize.
He did it last year, too.
Hey, you guys want to bring these down here so we just got 2 more? Brandon Boggs, once again, winner. All right. Our other 22.5, let's confirm here. What do we draw of? This 21.5? Which one did you pull that out of? 21.5 or 13? Okay, 13.5, so we're going to pull this one out of the 4-wheel drive heat here. 22 X4 Elite plus a Proline sector body. Avon Dortch, come on down, you're a winner. And for the final TLR 22 5.0 Elite Kit, Proline Sector Body, Mr. Sean Elkins. Come on down. All right, that's going to do it for our giveaways. If you have not come down and claim your prize, which again is our kit and body winners, come grab those. Mains are posted at liverc.com. Go check those out, and we'll be ready to go here momentarily. Ken, a box? Yep. Middle here. Yep. David, you got some more wheel? The last one was Sean. Yep. Hey, guys, get a picture here real quick with Jason.
Does Angie just throw these away after?
Yeah,
I was thinking if I make it.
What's that?
Did she just throw these away after?
Yeah.
Sit right up there for me. Alrighty, guys, we have a special guest with us right here. I'm gonna click it on over. I got Mr. Donathan RC. How are you doing, sir?
Pretty good.
Just
Enjoying the company here today.
A little bit, get a little bit closer, and I don't mean to leave you hanging. Hey, now you're leaving me hanging. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I get to see all the cool kids here. You got Dakota and all the fast guys with their new rides, some amazing racing, and then just the people here in the pits really like talking to everybody.
Awesome, man. Well, you have an awesome company as well. Big supporter. I know you always support the Mod Live media streams. I don't even ask anymore. I just put up one of your charge leads, and I'm like, Donathan's gonna support. So you're amazing, and this guy does this thing full time as well. So go and support his. So what's your website?
It's drcproshop.com.
Right on.
Or if you Google custom charge leads, it'll come up.
And they're the best that are out there, guys. Super, super nice charges. So we have something else that you kind of want to show the community. What's going on? Lead us through what's up.
So we did a test and talk earlier yesterday about with the Battery Wizard, which is a company that I partnered with called WMH Racing, and the Battery Wizard is a performance measuring device, and so we had some people enter their name into this box who came over and participated, and so the Battery Wizard is a great way for you to compare batteries, and it's a highly calibrated tool, handmade here in the USA, and it is...
Are they in here?
Yeah, so
Let me see what it is. What's going on here?
So that's the discharge portion of it. The head unit is here.
Okay. Oh, man, this thing is sweet. That feels quality.
Yeah, so all of them...
Nice. So it's like a 3D printed exoskeleton here that he has. He's got two fans in here. He's got his leads over here for the main discharge. Looks like a pretty big gauge on here as well. This is like, what, 10?
Yeah, that's
something like that.
That's 10 gauge for that. It'll do up to 45 amps continuous, and it does have a feature for 200 amp.
Is his mic not on?
As well.
Oh, is this on?
Oh,
sorry.
So yeah,
get your Get your mic a little closer.
Oh.
Should be okay. I can
first
hear you.
time.
I can hear you.
So yeah, the battery wizard is designed to be able to compare.
Let me see this thing.
Yeah, you hang on to that.
Let me check this thing out. This thing's pretty sweet,
I
guys.
got butterfingers.
So it's got the battery wizard, obviously, but it says battery wizard. Looks like also a 3D printed exoskeleton here. 2 little fans in here on the side. And I'm guessing it's pretty plug and play. He's got
Right. Well, that's the power.
That's going to
Yeah,
go to
there you
power
go.
right there.
Yeah. And then the leads plug into there. And you would
Leads
need-
plug into here.
Well, so your balance lead was plugged in. I should have brought mine. I didn't.
Gotcha.
This is a little bit impromptu, but yeah. So it just plugs in. Everything's super easy to use.
And these go to the battery.
That would go to the power supply to
So this is your
the
power
fans.
supply.
Yeah,
Got it.
So the lead would plug into here in the front with the balance cord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're missing the leads that would come off of here for your battery, and that's how it would
yeah, it
discharge it
has,
through here.
the power
And what's
cables
what's
in
this
here.
back portion here?
For the power.
So that's another power off a power supply?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the head unit and the discharge bank.
And it comes with a cute little
right. Well, it's
stylus. It's a full touchscreen, so everything in there. So these go to your power supply units. That'd be right here. So that's pretty sweet. You plug in your battery in the front with your other Donathan RC charge lead there, and so you're able to. So what does this do for the people? Why would they buy this?
So if you're familiar with an iCharger or a similar device that measures performance, you can see that there are some analytics that it gives you. The unfortunate part is the way that the iCharger ramps and the way it measures the internal resistance isn't
little wizard.
actually.
I like that. I like the small touches. A little wizard right there. That's pretty sweet.
So it's not accurate from charge to charge or time to time. And you can tell that because if you spread or compress the connectors on your charge lead or do the same test twice on the same battery, you'll get different numbers. And that's not how it should be. For reference purposes, just to see which battery's better or worse, it's a great tool. It charges really well. It's just, if you're trying to measure performance of a battery, you need a performance measuring tool. So the GFX is actually a really good tool for that, but they are no longer being made and they're not calibrated anymore. So typically the last time a GFX was calibrated was over 10 years ago, and the more you use electronics, the more they can be out of calibration. And so with these, they're super highly calibrated, and they're like I said, handmade in the USA, so you can actually compare results from battery wizard to battery wizard as long as you have the same test. So.
Well, very cool, very cool. So you said you had a drawing going on.
Right. Real quick, if you're interested in this, we do have more videos online at drcproshop.com under the electronics category. So Matt, if you wouldn't mind picking a name out of here. And so we have Damon Smith. Damon's actually a local here.
Right on. Doesn't he work in the shop?
He does.
Man, that's cheating, man.
Well, you picked the name out.
I did pick the name. Watch, they're all Damon Smiths that's in there. They see another one. Is there another Damon Smith?
No.
It's going to disqualify him. All right,
No.
all right. I guess Damon got it. He works in the shop, but I guess he got it.
Hey,
They put
he's a local
7 Damon Smiths in there. I know that they're...
Right.
All right, Damon Smith, congratulations on your win of the Battery Wizard. Go and check this thing out, guys, on Donathan's website. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Matt.
All right, buddy. So we got to get the next stream going. Appreciate you and all of Donathan RC support. Terrible. Shut down on us a few times.
I reset everything. I was on the phone with Spectrum at 2 o'clock this morning.
It's been like right now, it seems to have stabled out. I brought us all the way down to, I'm nominal right now. I'm at shit. To just get it to be smooth. Yeah, you're good. Or it should be. Hold on. No, it's not on. Alrighty, guys. We're looking good right now. We're going to be shutting down the stream here. We have 500 of you chilling right now. So we have to shut it down for the new, live stream for the mains. We will not make it for time for the rest of the night if we stick this one on, and I'm going to try and get those Facebook streams back up again. So please come back to us, guys. You're going to wait about 2 minutes.